Hello everyone, welcome to 5 Minutes of Faith and Fitness. Today we're going to take a look at how we can get fit physically and spiritually, not to serve self, but to serve others. And we do it by looking at the passage in the Bible, but today I want to look at God builds up strength and character in different scenarios in our life. He's in the character building business, right? We go through these trials and adversity in our life, and they're shaped and fashioned in so many ways. And we can look in our past at how God has brought us through so many different chapters, and we're still here. He's always promises and delivers on his promise. But the same as how we go through these different scenarios in our life, it's strengthening our character and our maturity in Christ, right? Just like we go to the gym, we have to get some of us who go on the treadmill, or some of us who run, or some of us who lift weights. It's an ongoing, it's an exertion. It's continuing to build up that muscle so we're ready to perform when that heavier load comes upon us. But remember, God has taken on the heaviest load. He's taken on above our sins on his back, went to the cross so we may have life. There's a lady that came to the gym, and this was back growing up actually, and I just remember this lady always coming to the gym. She had all the right equipment on, the best shoes, the headband, the towel, the water, did a couple stretches that looked great for her. But she got to the weights, and she was ready to lift the weights, and she got the dumbbells, and 1, 2, she let out a big grunt, 3, put them down, and then she's like, whew, it was good for today. And so many times in our life, we see that by just checking the box and being in the building, that we will get the same kind of growth in our life, if that's physical or if that's spiritual. And so many times we mistake in the check the box, ching ching, for the intensity. It's not how long you work, it's how intense you work. It's not how long you go to church or how many things you do at church. It's what God is telling you what to do today, and are you being obedient to that? And so many times, just like the lady, that we kind of show up spiritually in our life. We go to church, we go through the routines, we can say the right things, we say the right prayer, we worship and sing the right songs, but then we leave, and the intensity is not the same when we leave those four walls. God is doing a work in us all throughout the week, all throughout the day, in our lives. And our spiritual eyes need to see these things, and not only just hear them when we go to church, but it has to be part of our life. We have to hide his word in our heart, that we can continue to go out and perform these things. And then when these trials come upon us, these tribulations comes upon us, adversity comes upon us, we can rejoice knowing that we are working out that spiritual muscle. That spiritual muscle needs to have a little workout, because if not, it's not going to grow. So we need to work out that spiritual muscle. And so when we're having that, we can have peace. In James, it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience, and patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." Lacking nothing. It produces patience. That's a hard word for me. I am not patient, but God works and works and works on our heart to allow us to be more patient when we abide in him.